Hello and welcome to this general reading for April 2018 for Capricorns. This is a general tarot reading and I'm going to be using the past, present and future spread. Now I have already shuffled the cards and drawn them out, so we're ready to go. So the past card, this is referring to anything that has already happened. So this could have been in March, it could have been earlier in the year, basically anything that has happened before the time you're watching this video. So for your past card, Capricorn, you have got the Father of Pentacles. Now, I get the feeling that you are embodying the characteristics of the Father of Pentacles on this card. So you've been strong and confident regarding your work and your life recently. If you were facing challenges, then you've used your strengths in useful and productive ways, working hard to create the desired results that you wanted. And when decisions have needed to be made, you have been decisive and bold, and you've led action on the decision that you've chosen to go with. I feel like the people have maybe been in awe of you and of how well that you have been dealing with things. You haven't let your emotions cloud your judgment at all. You've been able to guide others' energy as well, and have been using your charm and your power to make bigger changes and more fundamental developments to the life around you. I really do get the feeling that this might refer to developments within the workplace. Maybe have you been making positive changes at work recently? Your energy has been overflowing with internal wisdom and knowledge, and I feel that you've been using this maybe you've been using the lessons that you have learnt yourself to support the people around you. Maybe you have been putting like every ounce of energy that you have into something as well. So maybe you're becoming a leader in the sense that you've started a new business, or your a creative journey has recently succeeded. Or maybe you are still currently investing energy into a project and you see, maybe you're going to see positive results in that project very soon. If you haven't been putting every ounce of your creative energy into what you wish to focus on, then why not? Because you can make infinite excuses about why you cannot do something, but that will only keep you in a limited mindset. So I get a strong feeling you have been putting your energy into what it is you're trying to achieve, and whether this is a business or something creative, a creative thing that you're trying to do. But if you haven't been putting all of your energy in, just keep asking yourself why that is, because it's a limiting behaviour and it's holding you back. Okay, so your present card. This is referring to now. So whenever you are watching this video today, that is your present, and the week around this day today. And for your present card, Capricorn, you have got strength. So, as the leader you are, and have been recently shown by the Father of Pentacles, you are personally growing from strength to strength. I feel like you're quite humble in your power, like you don't have any visible arrogance or big-headedness, which is really good. And people definitely feel comfortable in your presence and they feel protected by you. Like if you're in a room, then they know that everything will be okay because you're in control of every situation at the moment. And I think you just need to remember that you don't need to force anything to happen. And instead, like, look at how you can conserve your energy and work with your challenges. Like, strength offers you a way to approach even the most difficult situations with patience and conviction. Like, strength isn't about powering through with force. I feel like there's a great love within you, and at times, maybe I'm getting a hint of romance here. Maybe you're feeling a little bit soppy towards someone, like you're really in love. If you're in a relationship, you're really in love, and you're at this time you're quite strong and cuddly. Like you're a blend of those desirable traits in a partner. I think this card, you know, it's a reminder of your inner courage as well. Just like as the lion on this card radiates, it's both patient and bold. So you hold both of these traits within you at the moment. It's a time to step into your inner courage and do whatever needs to be done in any situation. If change is required, you have the strength to make that change. But also have patience with yourself and have compassion for those around you and patience with them as well. Nothing needs to be rushed. Everything will happen in the time that it should happen. Like, you can't force things, and you shouldn't use your strength in the wrong way to force situations. The strength card is a reminder to allow your compassion to move through any obstacles that arise. So this is a time, like I said, to not be forceful with situations. You know, strength will guide you and help you navigate in ways that are least destructive and most sincere and honest. So this card is giving you the grace to move through any situation that arises, positive or negative, and not be like a bull in a china shop. You've got a real kind of delicate way of approaching even difficult situations. So remember that. So the future card, now this refers to anything which hasn't been yet. So whenever you're watching this video, anything that's going to happen is your future. Now this could be in April, it could be beyond April. So anything, the future from when you're watching this video. Now for the future, you have got the Three of Swords. Now this doesn't look so good. So I hope you haven't used your strength and your power in the wrong way. It feels very much like maybe you're the shadow behind these three swords in this image. So this shadow here. And that maybe you have misused the implicit trust others have had in you. It feels a bit like a tangled mess. And this card, it can represent worries and struggles and misunderstandings, negative thought patterns. You know, if you're experiencing painful thoughts, then this card can ask you to consider how your thoughts themselves might be enlarging your struggle, they might be making your struggle worse. So I get the feeling that maybe trust has been broken in some way, but this hasn't happened yet because this is your future card. So this doesn't have to be your future. Remember that. And I think this card might be a warning. It might be warning you to make sure that you use your current strength and power honourably, and don't let the success that you might be having don't let it go to your head or make you act out in an undesirable way. No big egos. Don't be big-headed about anything, and don't stomp on other people to get yourself further ahead either. Try to keep your energy positive and honest, and don't mistreat others for your own benefit. You know, don't go behind people's backs or stab them in the back. This card can also serve as a reminder that we learn from difficult experiences. So it kind of speaks of raw wounds. And the key word given to this card is betrayal and heartbreak. And this card is often associated with pain. So like I'm saying, this hasn't happened yet. This is your future card. So maybe this is a warning to, you know, be aware of what you're doing and don't inflict bad energy or misuse your strength at the, you know, don't hurt those around you or even hurt yourself. You know, swords, they're associated with the mental realm. So when you experience mental pain, you may feel isolated or disconnected from the world around you, but you never really are alone. Like, no matter what your thoughts tell you, there's always somebody there for you. When you have painful thoughts, we can feel we can feel like a pain in our body when we have painful thoughts, but pain is not necessarily bad. It only wants to be understood. So painful experiences give us the opportunity to push us in ways that break down old cycles and ways of being that we were. So when things arise that are darker, bad experiences, try not to avoid them or shame them, but see them for what they are and explore them. Even love the bad experiences if you can, because as hard of an experience as they may be, there is a really immense internal power and strength to be experienced from them and lessons to be learnt. But yeah, like I say, this card is your future. It hasn't happened yet. So if you don't like the sounds of this, then just think about what you're doing in the present and make sure that you're not acting out of character. You're not doing something to the detriment of someone else. And unless you want to get hurt or you really want to hurt someone else, which isn't very nice, I think you should, just think about things. Just think about things before you act, because I don't want you or anyone else to get hurt this month. So yeah, that's your general reading for April, Capricorn. If you like this reading and you'd like to hear a general reading every month, then please subscribe to my channel. If you found that this reading particularly resonated with you, I'd love if you liked the video and maybe leave me a comment, because it's always great for me to get feedback. It helps me grow and develop as a tarot reader, and I love it when I get something right. I also wanted to say thank you to a couple of people that donated me money last month for my general readings. So yeah, if you're still listening, thank you very much again for watching, and I will catch you in your general reading next month.